The world is a competitive and unforgiving arena, and you have no choice but to pick a side. In this case, you have to choose either Israel or Palestine. The war in Palestine between Israel and Hamas is dividing the world, and the people of Palestine are, unfortunately, the ones paying the price with their lives. In my opinion, both Israel and Hamas should be blamed for this war and its tragedies. First, let's analyze why Hamas is to blame. When Hamas attacked Israel on the 7th of October 2023, it unconsciously put the innocent people of Palestine in danger and at the mercy of the Israel Defense Force. And as we've seen over the past months since the October 7th attack, the Israel Defense Force has shown no mercy for the people of Palestine by mercilessly attacking innocent women and children and attacking their homes, hospitals, and essentially turning them into refugees and displacing them. And part of the reason why the Israel Defense Force is mercilessly attacking is because some Palestinians celebrated the October 7th attack on Israel and continue to support Hamas in its fight against Israel and its unfair occupation of Palestinian territories. But if Israel feels threatened by all of this, then it will do everything in its power to defend and protect itself from external threats like Hamas, even if that means putting the lives of innocent Palestinians in unreasonable danger. So, the way I see it, Hamas should be blamed for not fully considering the consequences and full repercussions of attacking Israel and putting innocent Palestinians in danger. Now, don't get me wrong, I do acknowledge that Israel is the one that pushed Hamas to attack it in the first place. Why, you might ask? Because of all the human rights violations Israel has imposed on the people of Palestine, like apartheid and illegally expropriating their land, for example. So, if I'm being honest here, Hamas does have a right to be angry with Israel, but that anger has unfortunately put the innocent people of Palestine in danger, and Israel won't stop until it defeats Hamas and takes full control of Palestine. And that means more innocent women and children will become casualties of the war between Israel and Hamas. Now, let's get to why I think Israel should also be blamed for this war. Israel has never wanted to cooperate with Palestine on creating a two-state solution, and it never will. In my opinion, there are three reasons why Israel will never agree to this. The first one is religious differences, the second reason is discrimination, and the third one is national security. You see, when it comes to religion, Israelis are Jewish and Palestinians are Muslims, so you can already see that there's a problem here. When it comes to discrimination, if Israelis see themselves as superior and better than Palestinians, then you can bet that they won't want Palestinians to live the same lives as the Israelites, and that's where apartheid comes in. And when it comes to national security, Israel and Palestine already don't see eye to eye. So if you are Israel, the last thing you want is for Palestine to be recognized as an independent state that's protected by international law. That will just make things difficult for Israel. When Hamas attacked Israel on the 7th of October 2023, this gave Israel the drive to occupy Palestine and endanger millions of innocent Palestinians, all in the name of national defense and stopping Hamas for good. If Israel was willing to cooperate and coexist with Palestine, then all of this mess would have been avoided. But instead, they chose to oppress the people of Palestine, which led to hate for Israel, and that hate led to the creation of Hamas and the mess we have today. Now, what's the end game? Well, from my perspective, the end game is this war won't end until Israel completely defeats Hamas and occupies all of Palestine from East Jerusalem to Gaza and the West Bank. But for Israel to achieve this, there will be casualties of innocent Palestinians who had nothing to do with this. And the West will continue to support Israel financially and militarily because it is in their best interest to do so. What I'm basically saying here is it's better for the West to align itself with Israel than it would be with Palestine. You gotta pick a side in this world, and the West is on Israel's side.